Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back in my channel. So in this lab, we're going to do some hands-on with snapshot. So if you look with me here, you see there's a volume that's already been created in the EBS, and the GP2 type, the size is 4 GB and the IOPS is 100. So I can just, as it's already been selected, if not, you just select this and you would go to action, you click here, you will see it says create a snapshot. So by the way, what is a snapshot? So what is snapshot in AWS? So EBS snapshots are a point in time copy of your data and can be used to enable disaster recovery, migrate data across region and account, and improve backup compliance. You can create and manage your EBS snapshots through the AWS Management Console, AWS Command Line CLI, or the AWS SDK, which is Software Development Kit. So, how about we click here? Let's see something. So, Amazon EBS Snapshot is simple, secure data protection for your block storage data. So Elastic Block Storage EBS Snapshot provides a simple and secure data protection solution that is designed to protect your block storage data such as EBS volume booth volumes, as well as on-premises block data. EBS snapshots are a point-in-time copy of your data and can be used to enable disaster recovery, migrate data across region and accounts, and improve backup compliance. So again, that's what we read earlier from Google. So the benefits of snapshot is that it's simple and automated, it's cost-effective, it's secure, it's high availability. It's high available and durable. So there go the architecture. So the EBS data volume, EBS booth volume, block storage, optional. Let's click here and see snapshot archive and the recycle bin. So the EBS volume backup and restore volume with EBS snapshot. So the EBS snapshot recovers snapshots and instantaneously from recycle bin before retention time expires. Recycle bin automatically protect deleted snapshot by returning them in recycle bin using retention rules. So use cases is for disaster recovery, data migration, and backup compliance. And that's blog and article. So let's just switch back over and creating our snapshot. So now let's go ahead and now we let's go ahead and give it a name. Snapshot, sorry. See something here. So yeah, the volume is completely available. The size is 4 gigabit. The type is 2. The volume status is okay. So create a snapshot. Let's name it. snapshot, snapshot demo, and let's hit create. So we get this some information about the snapshot itself. So now that we create the snapshot, so we got some information around that snapshot itself. So first of all, we can do this, that we can copy the snapshot into another region. So if you go, let's go on, let's go into snapshot on the left hand side. We click snapshot and then we select the snapshot. Now you see the snapshot ID is this, the size is 4 gigabit. The name of the description is snapshot demo. The storage type is standard. It says it's pending as status, so let's just refresh this. Now the status is completed. Now the progress is available. The encryption type is none, so let's just go ahead and select the snapshot. And we click on action. Now, as you look here, we can copy the snapshot. Let's click here. Now, then you can see, so into any destination region that you want, and this can come in very handy in case you want, for example, to have a disaster recovery strategy to make sure your data is back up into another region of AWS so it won't do so but get the idea. Another things I can do is to take the snapshot and recreate another volume. Now look here, that's the description as a copy. And like again, I could take the snapshot into another region, whatever region that I want to put it into. I mean, but I'm just showing you this. That doesn't mean that I will put it on another region, but if you want to, you could do that yourself. Another thing I could do with Snapshot again is to create a volume format. So the way to do that is to select snapshot and go to action. You see it says create a volume from a snapshot. Let's click that. And as you see here, volume type info is general purpose SSD. You could select another one, G3, and so on. The availability zone is US East 1. You could choose any availability zone that you want to. And so the action here is that you could choose any size you want, and then we could tag it like the availability zone doesn't have, we mean to East US 1. I can put it on East US 1C or East US 1B and so on. I can encrypt it, the volume. Now let's go ahead and just create this volume. Now let's hit refresh. Let's go on snapshot. Oh, okay, so we got to select this and just say create a volume. Make this, you can put this on a different availability zone. You could encrypt it if you want to. Now let's create it. Now let's go on volume. Now you see we have about 3 volumes. So well, now we have about 3 volumes, as you can see, and one of them is the one that we store through Snapshot. So 2 of it is we store from Snapshot, right? So one is on the same availability zone with the volume, and another one is on the different one. The alarm status is no, the volume status is okay, the encryption is none, the KMS is none, and the multi-attach is no. So and all of them is available. Now, sorry, let's go on volume. Now, if I click on snapshot and if I click on create a snapshot, create a volume, I mean to click on, if I go to snapshot and I click on recycle bin, now you see it says that recycle bin protect your Amazon EBS snapshot and Amazon machine images AMI from accidentally deletion. So use recycle bin to protect your business critical EBS snapshot and AMI, which is Amazon machine images from accidentally deletion. With recycle bin, you specify a configurable retention period within which you can recover these resources after they have been deleted. So create retention rule. So to start protecting your snapshot and AMI, create a retention rule. So there go the pricing. And again, as I show you the benefits and features, so comprehensive protection, protect all the EBS snapshot and AMI in your account from accidentally deletion with a single retention rule per region, per resources. So a single retention rule per region, EBS snapshot or AMI, so stuff like that. So it's simple to use, it's automated protection. So Amazon Elastic Block Store, AWS Identity and Access Management. So let's go ahead and create a retention rule. So we can scroll here where it says retention rule, and we would select the EBS. We would then select the EBS, and we can apply this to all of the EBS snapshot. So we will click here to apply it to all the EBS snapshot. And then if you want them to be retained for 1 day after deletion or 2 days, or let's put it 3 days to be standardized. So, which will allow us to recover them. So if I click on create retention rule, so now it has been created. It is going to appear right right there as it appear here. So now let's give it a name. Let's just go here. Edit. Let's give it a name. Let's call it retention rule 01 and save retention rule. So the name is appear right there. Now, if we select it, so how about, I'm going to show you something real quick. Let's go back to snapshot. See the snapshot here. Let's go here. Let's copy space. Say we go to, so let's say we say let's say we go here to snapshot, right? So if we go, we select snapshot and we scroll down, so we have the detail. I'm not showing this. This is permission. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. So all I gotta do is just shrink this up. So we got the details here. It shows that the shortcut, the snapshot ID is this, the owner, whatever, it's not encrypted. So the size, the volume ID, the process, it's available, the snapshot is completed. Now, if we click on permission, we could add account ID and stuff like that, but where I want to go is just storage tier. So right now, it is a standard storage tier, right? It is a standard storage tier. So you can move the snapshot tier by archive snapshot. And so like you move a storage tier. So if you go to action, and you could move it into an account, an archive snapshot. So you see it says that archiving a snapshot stores a full copy of the snapshot in the archive tier if the snapshot was created by an Amazon Data Lifecycle Manager policy after you archive the snapshot, it might no longer be managed by the policy. For more information, whatever. So after you archive the snapshot, you will not be able to use it. To use the snapshot, you must first restore it. Are you sure you want to archive this snapshot? So, now We don't want that, so we just go ahead and just cancel this. So just to show you, that's why I went there. So let's go ahead and delete this snapshot and I'll show you something. So let's say delete, and we'll delete the snapshot. So before before it used to completely delete the snapshot and you couldn't restore, recover it, okay? So you see it's gone, but let's see it's gone. Let's refresh. The snapshot is gone, right? Now, if I go to resources, which is right there, let's refresh. So the snapshot, now hold up. The snapshot, if I can now see that my snapshot has appeared here, and this is the same snapshot that I've deleted. And what I can do is I can select this snapshot, refresh. So basically, I've deleted, right? See? So this snapshot being deleted, right? And recycle bin, which we created one already. So resources. So there we go. There go the snapshot that we deleted. So once we go to resources, we can select the snapshot. And if we want to, we can restore, we cover our resources. So the only reason that you see recover here is the fact that the snapshot was already been deleted. So let's just go ahead and recover our snapshot. And it asks us if you want to recover our resources. So I would say yes. And it's no longer there. So I was here on the retention rule. But here is where, if you delete your snapshot, this is where it will be, because I created a rule of I'd like to retain my snapshot in 3 days after deletion. So this is pretty neat, considered as a backup recovery. Just a second layer of security should you accidentally delete something. See, it's an EBS. Tell you what. See here. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll go here and just copy this and go here and paste that and just hit enter. And I can go to EC2, and I will click here and I will scroll down to snapshot. Where's my snapshot here? It's right there. Now see, the snapshot is back again. Now here we go. The snapshot is here. And again, let's just perform that to show you the power of snapshot. So I can delete this snapshot. Now go ahead, I delete that. Let's refresh. So you no longer seeing the snapshot here, right? Well, thank to the retention, thank to the retention, the recycle bin that we have configured, we could restore our snapshot in there. Let's see what it was. Let's go to recycle bin right here. If we go to resources, so there go our snapshot again. We could select it and we cover our snapshot. It's no longer there. And if we back here into, if we back here into our EC2 and go to snapshot, there we go, it's right there. Now, see if you can answer a couple questions about snapshot with Google. Sorry. I can't type today. So what is image and snapshot in AWS? Well, what is the difference between image and snapshot? So in Amazon EC2, an Amazon image, machine image AMI backed up an entire server, including all attached EBS value. A snapshot is a point in time copy of a certain volume. You can take snapshot of your EBS volume and save them in S3 storage. So that's a good question. What is the difference between AWS backup and snapshot? So AWS snapshot versus backup, not the same. So on AWS snapshot is just a point in time copy of an Amazon EBS volume with limited storage and recovery option. A backup is a more comprehensive and flexible copy of your virtual machine that offers reliable protection and ensures fast and consistent recovery. Well, the snapshot in AWS, I think you would know that. What is snapshot? What is snapshot and why it's used for? I think you should know this answer. Snapshots are generally created for data protection, but they can also be used for testing application software and data mining. So a storage snapshot can be used for disaster recovery when information is lost due to human error. That makes sense. So it's the difference between snapshot and EBS. I think it should be explanatory. So a snapshot is an EBS volume where you are able to save states and reboot with the same data at a certain point in time. On AMI is similar, but it's for the EC2 instances themselves. You cannot take a snapshot of a non-EBS backed instance, but you can create an AMI system image of one. So what is this snapshot? What is snapshot? Simple explanation. Yeah, you sure can. Let's check this. So to copy, so can we move snapshot to S3? So to copy the content of your snapshot into your S3 bucket, create a volume from the snapshot, mount the volume to an Amazon Elastic Compute, which is EC2 Linux instance, and then use the AWS CLI or S3 API to copy the data into S3 bucket. Share something. With action here, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can create, you could create volume from snapshot. You could create image from snapshot. You could copy snapshot. You could modify permission. You could manage fast snapshots restore. You could archive snapshot. You could delete and manage tag. So there's a lot of things that you could do with snapshot. I hope this was helpful. Stay tuned for another lab. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.